I have no idea if this is working correctly. I just got a new webcam and I've never done a live on my actual computer. So I'm going to try to look at the camera, but I'm kind of looking at the computer screen. So it's a learning process. I wanted to get on here because lots of people have been added. I wanted to kind of explain again what VIPKID is, what steps are, just kind of what it is in general. So this is not a network marketing company. You do not have a buy-in. This is a legit work from home job. You earn a paycheck on the hours that you work. There are incentives and bonuses. Man, I'm gonna have to really get used to looking at this camera because I really want to look at the screen. You so basically you do what's called an application, you do an application, which again I'm going to link in the comments below my link and my referral code. When you go to the application page, which if you click on my link, it'll take you straight to the application page. You will go to the application page, fill it out, little tidbit and a tip. When it asks you what your education experience is, fluff it up as much as possible. Even if you were a preschool teacher, a teacher's aide, if you worked in your church, you know, watching the preschool or watching the kids in the nursery, if you were a babysitter, whatever. When you do your application part, you have to have a 4-year degree and you have to have educational, some type of kid experience, or they will deny that application. So make sure you put that you've got some sort of education. I can't remember exactly what the application looks like because it has been a little bit, but I know that it's a tricky question, the way they word it. So here's Thea. She's trying to help me out in this live. You want these bubbles? And so make sure 4-year degree and that you put in there that you've got education background. 1 year, 2 year, whatever it is, put that you've got some, if you have kids, then that's education background because you're hopefully teaching your kids at home, you know, you're tutoring them in homework or whatnot. So first step, application. I will put the link below. And second step, once you pass the application, that's your first step, pass your application, you are going to enter into what's called the express interview. Now, for some odd reason, so you do the application, VIPKID will send you an email back and they will say, you've been accepted, we got your application, pass the first step. Next step is to do a little bit of an interview, okay? I know this sounds weird because it's like a two-part. They will ask you to sign up for a 10-minute demo. You're not doing that. It's not happening. That's too complicated and too hard. That's why you have me as your referral source. You are going to record what's called an express interview video. It is on this page. Just scroll through and you will find it. You need to watch that and you can record on your phone, you can record on a webcam, whatever you want to record it on. You can, it's like a 3-minute video of you doing a tiny bit of a lesson. Pay attention to the video that I do down to every single detail. You want to talk slowly. You want to use TPR, which is a lot of interactive hand movements. They do this a lot. Whenever you are talking to students, you always say, "This is my mom," and then you cup your ear, and that means that you are giving the student permission to talk, and they know that. They understand that. So express interview is your second part, okay? Watch the video, record your video. Once you recorded it, I will actually, in the express video, I will put the link of the email that you need to send it to, and in your subject line, you put express interview, okay? That's gonna be like your speedy way of doing this part of the process. So you do that, usually typically within a few hours, they will send you an email back saying, hey, we got your express interview video, you passed it, now we want to sign you up for a mock class. Now this is where it gets tricky and most people trip up and they're like, ah, You have to teach a 10-minute lesson. And they give you the lesson material. It's a 10-slide lesson. It's on ball. I know it like the back of my hand because I had to do it 5 times. I've trained 2 people that have been hired with VIPKID that only had to do it twice. I'm on my 3rd person tonight. She's actually doing her 2nd mock class, and I'm hoping that she passes it. So you have a 10-slide lesson. You have to teach it in 10 minutes. You basically are going to teach it to what's called a mock mentor, which is a teacher, VIPKID teacher. They're going to act like the student. You're going to be the teacher. They are going to trip you up and give you some different aspects because that will happen in your lesson. You will have Chinese students that know 0 English, and they will look at you like, "Hi, teacher. I don't know what you're talking about." And that's totally fine because it's all a learning process. Right, Thea? All a learning process. So you get your lesson. It's going to be on ball, throw a ball, all that jazz. Okay? You do your mock class. You pass it. They send you an email back. They say, "Hey, you passed your mock class. Guess what? You're hired. Here's your pay rate." And send in all your stuff. So we had a little bit of talk about that in an earlier post. You will need your diploma or transcript that you have to send in, a photo ID, and maybe a social security card, but I don't think so. I think it's just your photo ID so they can verify you are who you say you are, and diploma so they know that you have a 4-year degree. Then you're good. They do a background check. Once you pass your background check, which takes usually about 24 hours for them to get back to you, then you are good to go. So I had a girl, Anna, she's in this group. She had got her email back on Friday evening that she was hired. She gathered all her stuff Friday evening, sent it in. Saturday, she got an email back and said, "Hey, background check passed, you're good to go." Sunday, she taught her first class. Literally that quick. And she's making a paycheck. They get paid twice a month or once a month. You can do either one. I'm on the twice a month. So you pick which one. You set up your bank account. They send it to your bank account. You're good. Yes, you have to take your own taxes out. So you're going to have to be diligent and, managing your money correctly. They say about 20 to 25% is what you need to take out in taxes. I opened a savings account, and I'm just going to put that in my savings account. So not a buy-in, not a network marketing company. You work legit hours. Now remember, you're going off China time, so they are 12 hours ahead of us. So what time is it now? It's almost 9 o'clock now. I can't do math, but I'm almost positive that it's probably about 11 a.m. there right now. So usually your bookings will come while you're sleeping because that's when they're awake. And typical times to be teaching, Monday through Friday, your peak times, your prime times, excuse you, girlfriend, are going to be 4 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Depends what time zone you're in. My time zone, it's 4 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. The other time zone, I believe, is 3 a.m. to about 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. Friday evenings and Saturday evenings, it's the weekend for them, so they are not in regular school. So the prime times on the weekends are 7 p.m. starting Friday night to 7 or 8 a.m. depending on what time zone you're in the next morning. Same thing with Saturday evening, 7 p.m. all the way to 7 a.m. or 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. I mean. So you can pull all-nighters. I have been choosing to work 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning. I pull like a couple, I try to do all my classes and get them out of the way. I also teach on my days off during the week. I typically teach 4 a.m. to about 6:37 a.m. Those are usually the really hot times that people are going to book with you. Pay, I've explained already, but I'll kind of go through it again. It's legit pay. You get between $20 to $24 an hour. It depends on your teaching experience. I am a psychology major, so I think mine was a little bit lower. Even though I had education experience with kids, I've never taught in a traditional classroom, which is totally cool because I'm getting like $20-something an hour. I'm cool with that. This is a side job for me. So definitely my other tip for you that I learned after I got hired is when you do your express video, at the beginning of your express video, you have to say, hi, my name is Kelly. I have a bachelor's in psychology and my experience is blah, 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 blah. Fluff it up. I didn't fluff mine because I didn't know. I was just like, hey, I used to tutor back in high school for 2 years, and that's all I said. Apparently, the more info you give and the more fluff you give, you get a higher pay. So make sure that you're really adding on what you're doing. So if you have certificates in education, if you touch, I don't know what you teach, just fluff it up as much as possible. And that's my tip to you. I think that is about it. Once you get to the, in my opinion, the application part, simple. The express interview video, simple, because all you do, make a video, send it in. As long as you watch the video that I posted below, you should be fine, as long as you copy it to a T and you have high energy, because I'm going to tell you, you're going to smile until your face hurts, because that is what the kids want. Now your older kids, not so much. I teach the younger kids because I love all the little ones. They're so cute. So if high energy is not your thing, I'm not saying that VIPKID is not for you, because there are teachers that are more reserved, but you definitely have to get them excited. I mean, you are all the way across the world teaching them. So lots of props, fun background. You need to have a computer, obviously. You can't teach from an iPhone. You can teach from an iPad. They do have an app for an iPad, so you can do that. But you want to have, they say that if you have Wi-Fi, you need to have an ether cable so that you're not knocked out of power or knocked out of internet, because they will ding you in your pay for that. Thank God that's not happened to me. I've been fine with mine. You need to have a good headset because it will echo and you need to be able to hear them really well whenever you're teaching. And for your mock demo, when you get to that stage, you must have a headset. They will ding you for that if you don't have one. And they will ask you in your mock class if you have an ether cable. If you don't have one, just tell them you do. They don't need to know that, because then they'll give you a lecture about how you need it. Just keep in mind that I told you that and that you need one, okay? Or you can go out and get one beforehand. It's not a big deal. But I don't have an ether cable. I'm running that chance, but our cable box is all the way in the living room and I'm in our bedroom, and I would have to like run it all over the house, and I'm not doing that. So I will tell you with your mock class and any classes you teach, but your mock class most importantly, because you are being judged because there's somebody watching you. Lots of props, fun background. It does not have to be like this. Trust me, it took me several weeks to get to this point. You can go super simple. I posted somewhere in here, I posted Anna's background. There's also, I will post below, I did post earlier Vanessa's video that she got 5 apples, which is like the parents can rate you. And I put hers below, and it's got her background, and hers is super simple, and mine was simple until I was like, hey, I'm gonna make it all cool looking. You can go to the Dollar Tree, not Dollar General, guys, Dollar Tree. Look for a Dollar Tree in your area. Everything is literally $1. Sorry, someone just walked in my house. Hang on, Thea. We gotta get quiet for a second. I would pause this, but I'm on a live and I can't. Okay. I'm gonna shut my door. Hang on 1 second. You stay right there and do not fall off the table. Okay. Okay. Dollar Tree, not Dollar General, Dollar Tree. Everything is literally $1. Everything. Oh, I'm going to put you on hold and I'm going to show you what I got from the Dollar Tree. Anna's probably not watching this, but if she was, I need to show her some stuff. So hang on. Yeah, you'll be good. Okay. So Anna was kind enough to send me this stuff from Dollar Tree all the way from Mississippi. Let's see what she got me. So she sent me some of these. No, Thea, you cannot have them. I will say when you do your mock class, your best friends are going to be dry erase boards. These are dry erase boards that Anna got from the Dollar Tree in her area. They didn't have them here. You're going to want dry erase markers. These are a little more of the expensive brand because I have been doing this for a month now and I more than raked in what I needed. So I'm good there. And then, what I started with as my background is I had dry erase boards, dry erase markers, headset, and a world map. You can get a huge world map at Dollar Tree. I had one and I tried to take it off the wall to redo it and it ripped. But $1 for that. A name sign. Where's my name sign? I got this literally at Dollar Tree for $1. And then I wrote on it. Or you can get a big sign, like a poster board for $1. They have huge poster boards, like white plain poster boards, and then black lettering, and you can write your, do your name on that. But when you do your mock class and you do your express interview, make sure that you have something in your background that's educational with your name on it, because they will ding you for that too. It doesn't have to be fabulous. Like, it just needs to be, if you find something around your house that has the ABCs on it, letters on it, whatever, maybe you have a marker board and you can write the ABCs on them, whatever you want to do. Or like I said, go to the Dollar Tree, get you a huge map for $1 that will take up the whole space, and get something that has your name on it. And I always tell people this, I say, dress like you have the job. Like, have your background and everything like you got the job already. If you are watching this and you're in this group and you want to make some extra money and you're serious about this, it's not hard to get hired. You just really have to replicate what I'm telling you to do, and you'll be good. Literally, you could have a job in a week. You could be teaching by next week. You just have to be really diligent about the process. Do your application, do your express video, do all that. But anyway, I've been on here long enough and my child is teething. So anyway, I wanted to get on here and tell everybody that, because I got way more people interested in this than I thought I would, and I have people from all angles on my Facebook asking me questions, asking me the same questions, and I don't mind helping people, but it's just easier to hone it all in to here because I work a full-time job. I do VIPKID. I have this little one. I have another one. It's in the bathtub right now screaming at me. So if you have any more questions, comment below, post in this group, because Anna's in this group, Vanessa's in this group. Somebody can help you with it. But first process, click my link that's below. I will add it. Fill out the application. Fluff your application. Okay, fluff. And then watch the express video. Once your application is approved, watch your express video. Do the express video, and then you're good to go. But when you get to the mock class part, you're probably going to need my help. And we might go over a little more. I might do another video on that. But mock class is what is a little bit harder for people, especially if you don't have an education background like me. If you have an education background, it might be a little bit easier. Anyway, I'll let you go. Say bye, Thea. See you later, everybody. Can you look up at everybody and say bye? Nope, you don't want to? Okay, well, all right. Mwah. Say bye, everybody. You sweet girl.